Welcome to another re-review. Today we are looking at a Bachmann locomotive, and it is the Bachmann Class A1 Tornado. As you can see. Now, brief history. Obviously, Tornado is the newest steam locomotive in the UK. She was built from 1995 to 2008, but obviously the original A1s were built from 1947 to 1949. At the very end of the LNER, I think the last few were built. The last ones were built by BR, but all of them were scrapped in the 1960s. So then the A1 Trust came along and built Tornado, and this is the 50th A1 because there were 49 A1s in total. This is the 50th A1. This particular one is in apple green livery, as you can see, which is the one which I prefer. But yeah, I didn't really like the Brunswick green, and the Express blue livery is okay. The Express blue livery is quite nice, but the apple green is the best in my opinion. But anyway, let's have a look at the detail. Now just look at that. Isn't she gorgeous? Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Sprung buffers, as you would expect. Look, even lamps. Yeah, lamps here and there. And very nice silver paint on the smoke box door. Just look at that. Really lifts the look of Tornado. Brake pipe, which I've added myself. The high voltage signs, and there's a name, Tornado, and I've replaced the standard we call it standard nameplates with etched ones, as you can see on both sides. I think they really do look more realistic. Very nice wheels. Just look at that. Aren't they amazing? And the coupling connecting rods are very nice too. Very nice handrails on both sides. So-called banjo dome, as you can see, which was quite common on LNER Pacifics. A double chimney, just like Tornado. And if you just look there, you can see the chime whistle. Well, what would be the chime whistle on the real Tornado? Look at that. Yeah, absolutely amazing. High voltage signs there on the firebox again. Wait for the camera to focus. There we go. And the washout plugs. 60163 number for Tornado. It's a small builder's plate there. Can't really see what it says. It says Darlington 2008. I just had to read it. As you can see, she's a 462, so there's 4 wheels at the front, which are there to support the front of the engine and also turn to guide her around corners. 6 wheels in the middle, which are driving wheels, and 2 wheels at the back, which support the firebox and obviously they turn to make sure the engine can go around corners. Unlike the Hornby ones, this one does move, which is good because unlike the Hornby Pacifics, this one does move, because on the Hornby ones these wheels are fixed, but and their flanges on the Hornby models, which is not very realistic, but it is there for a reason. Whereas this is very loves to move about basically. You can see I've added brake rods underneath, and oh, and haven't looked at the cab. Just look at that. I mean, you get the seats on either side and the regulator. Well, regulators, because there's two of them. The camera can focus. There we go. You can see the pipe work, the reversing handle on the left, and the firebox. All the details are there. It's very nice. Get this the connection to the tender. You get two holes. The outer one is the one which is recommended, because if you're going to be running this, then you have to put it in the outer one. If you put it in the inner one, it's gonna find it hard to run, because it'll just keep derailing around corners. But if you're gonna either display it or you have larger radius curves, then you can put it in the front one. But this is how it works. So here's a tender, and you can see there's a hole just there. Just wait for the camera to focus, and you just insert that. Oh, can't see. Insert that in the hole, turn it underneath, and you can see there's a pin, and you have to make sure to get that lined up. So just there we go. As you can see, oh, coupled. But you get what I mean. Why is it? I'll show. Oh well, but you do get what I mean, hopefully. Before we move on to the tender, you can see you get very nice safety valves and nice opening roof vents. And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. There's nothing else to say on the locomotive apart from that she's really nice and the detail's excellent. Tender now. Obviously, this is a very nice tender. It's a typical 8-wheeled tender, and there are lots of details on it. Get red paint on the axle boxes, and a water scoop to pick up water from the water troughs. And the wheels are very nice. They move from. You can see they move like that. So let me show you. So can you see a curve? Just there. See, the curve is just there. Now this is not a cheap way, it is a realistic way, because these do not actually turn like that in real life. See, it says British Railways on the side, and the front of the tender is very nice. You get very nice dials, and where the coal comes out, and the coal is very nice as well. And you get this very nice triangular pattern, which is unique to Tornado, and the water filler cap. And the other side of the tender is just as nice, and drum buffers on the back. You also get NEM couplings, and lamps, and also the footsteps for the crew to gain access to the water filler cap. And there's the brake pipe, which I've added myself. So yeah, all in all, this locomotive is just very nice. So let's just put them together. That's how you do it. You just slot that in, and there we go. And that's what they look like together. So let's put it on the track and see how she runs. Here we have the Bachmann Class A1 Tornado on the track, and let's just have a brief look around her. As you can see, she's very nice. Yeah, let's give her some juice, and off she goes. Just look at that. Look how smoothly she runs. Wow. She's handling it very nicely. She's running beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. I mean, she is a beautiful locomotive. Let's get a few line-side shots. So yeah, she is a beautiful engine. It's running very nicely, and the detail on her is just immense. Wow. She's really nice. In conclusion, I definitely recommend her. Whether it's in either apple green or Brunswick green livery, or even the new Express blue livery, which Hornby are releasing, I definitely recommend her. I recommend the Bachmann Tornado rather, because this is just this one. I do recommend this one because she's just really nice and detailed. Whether it's in apple green or Brunswick green, highly recommended. Highly recommended. I love her to bits, and I'm pretty sure you will. And the good thing is she can be used on either modern day layouts, because Tornado is obviously a modern build locomotive, or even an old steam train layout. That's the good thing about her. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next review.